Wow, it's really hot in here.
Yeah, it feels like I'm on fire.
Oh, I have an English presentation I've been working on about fire. Do you want to see it?
Sure!
I'm Sadie Honig, and this is my project for Artifact 2 for Professor Carey's class, and I chose to focus on fire throughout People of Paper. This ladybug is on fire. Timeline. This is my timeline of fire throughout the novel of People of Paper. So, first it started out with the 4 different peaks of fire, how it starts off as sadness and fire is used as self-harm. Then fire is used as a weapon against Saturn as EMF burns down the town. Fire also represents destruction as it destroys Merced de Papel in a car crash. And in the end of the novel, fire represents love and how Cameroon and Saturn were in love and they were a fire, and also love is either a spark or a slow burning match. And with that, we have this quote: "Any combustion, regardless of its intensity, must ultimately extinguish. Some fires last only for the strife of flint, while others burn for millions of years, before the day of their supernova arrives, leaving only embers and cold debris. And so, love need not burn forever, just long enough for paper to smolder." And overall, fire in the novel represents feelings and relationships of all living and perishable things, or in the novel, things made of paper. We see feelings can be just a spark of lust, long-lasting grief, fighting, or all-consuming love. We as people are molded by these feelings, but eventually, just like fire, it will fizzle out when it comes to an end of someone's life. The chosen craft for fire in People of Paper is joss paper. And a history of joss paper is that it was burned by the Chinese and also other cultures. Joss paper is incense, and it is burned for their loved ones who have passed. The burning of the paper represents respect for one's ancestors, and it gives them hope and praise in the afterlife. Joss paper is burned on holidays like Chinese New Year, funerals, and also it's called ghost paper. And here's an artist that I was inspired by. His name is Joseph Havel, and he uses paper to create these sculptures, and then he actually seals them in bronze, and his art that he creates represents permanent structures, and this emphasizes the importance of the joss paper in Asian cultures. I decided as my craft I would recreate joss paper and the sculptures, but in a different way. My grandma passed away 2 years ago, and she used to call me Sadiebug the Ladybug. And I thought that it would be great to honor her using joss paper. So my goal is to create a papier-mâché ladybug using the joss paper, and I can also honor her in a way that's relating fire and paper back to my ancestors, just like how the Chinese use the joss paper, and also how it's relating the love that I have for my grandma, just like how love represents fire in People of Paper. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.
Wow, that looks really good. Why is it called This Ladybug is on Fire?
Because, you know, like the song, like, this girl is on